You know, when I was a teen, as if puberty wasn't enough of a challenge, being raised by women is an adventure. You know, my mom would say when I was young, son, men do such terrible things to women. They hit us, they scold us, they put us down and think we can't do anything like they do. When you're big, treat a woman well, with respect and kindness. And she'll admire you for that. I wanted to make my mom proud. And also, I never wanted to turn into a monster of a man. I mean, every time I read the newspaper, man rapes woman. Every time I heard the radio, father molests daughter. Every time I watched the TV, husband beats wife to death. I mean, what the hell? I mean... I really wanted to kill myself, seriously. I didn't feel comfortable being a man because this is all what we hear. So I promised myself that I am going to be very honest and forthright with women. And then I felt okay. And then when I was 19, I met this girl, the first one. She was like wonderful in every kind of way, the way she dressed and the way she walked, her hair and the way she turned and said, hi. I loved it. Great. The first time I met her was while I was rehearsing Romeo and Juliet. Looking back on it all, what I can say is I could have seen it coming. Both the characters end up dead by the end. But at that moment, I wanted to prove myself, so I was summoning up all my courage, but I found myself in a very precarious position because when she was in front of me, I would freeze. All my friends would think like I'm autistic. Fuck this! I'm trying to make a move here. How's it going? Your performance was amazing. And you're also very pretty. Oh, exactly. You're so special. Oh, I am. Oh no, I'm not mentally retarded. I really do love you. And then she kissed me and it felt like heaven. And by the way, the kissing was another embarrassing episode. The director was yelling, "Oi, what is going on?" Sir, I cannot reach the lips, the noses are colliding. Bloody idiot, tilt your head to the side, lean in and go for it. And she grabbed me and she kissed me. And I loved it, it was great. And after that, it was all wonderful. Every day for hours and hours we would speak. I would actually just listen to what she was saying and she was oh my gosh, I just wish I could sing and dance in front of an audience like you. And I'm already singing and dancing in my mind. I would just drive all the guys nuts. I'm already nuts. Nuts about her. And after 3 years, she went to university. And she met a jerk. At least I would like to believe so. But she hated him, which was good for me. And then she would tell me about it. Oh my God, there's this guy in the college. He would walk and talk like, I'm a dumbass who can be a pain in the ass at times and doesn't give a rat's ass about it. And hey! I am ridiculously good looking. A gift to the world from God above and special in every kind of way. I mean, what the hell? What makes guys think that they can bet any woman? Some guys, oh my gosh, he hardly even knows me. He had about 2 conversations and he thinks he knows everything about me. But after 2 weeks, she was growing very fond of him. Shay? Yeah? I'm beginning to like him. What? What do you mean you like him? I mean, I know that he's a player, but he's got this thing about him which is electric. And it keeps me on my toes. He challenges me and that gets me. And he makes me do stuff that I usually wouldn't do. Like, he would take me in front of an audience and make me dance, and I would love it. But I thought you hated dancing. I guess I don't anymore. And he planted a kiss right on my lips, and it was so good. So unpredictable. She had fallen in love with a guy that she hated once, and I felt small, like a mouse. You know, the person who meant the most to me just cut me off. Shay, no, you're very good, you're very nice and very respectful and responsible, but at the same time, you're very safe and predictable. And your accent is a turn off. I've heard 2 generations of women say, men are pigs. Men are repulsive, men are unpredictable, men cannot be trusted. And hear enough and more stories about how women are taken advantage of. And now I am dumb because I am safe and predictable. Mom! Grandma! You haven't taught me a damn thing about getting laid! Make you proud. So I'm going to repress all my hurt. You know, but at the same time I was going nuts. And I started fighting just for the sake of fighting. And all the people would go, hey, you're mad, my friend. Well, I'm glad you noticed. I've been working at it for years. But hey, it's not that I'm bad, I'm just mad. Because I'm tired of being sad, and for once I'm glad. But I was really not glad because this self-destructive sequence of my obsession and suppression has led me towards my aggression and depression, leaving no good impression about me on anyone else. My gosh, I'm a good actor. and it was a natural ground for me to learn everything about drama. So what did I do? I took all my frustrations and channeled into performances. And I started performing in villainous roles. Guess what? Being a villain is very exciting. And there's this element of mystery and unpredictability to it. And just like Richard III said, if I can't prove a lover, then I am determined to be the best damn fucker of them all. And the girls loved it. And I loved it too. But after a couple of years, my sister was growing up, and I just hated all the guys who would come up to her and be like, hey, how's it going? Want to go for a drive, get something to drink, make some time making? What the hell? And it didn't make any sense for me to even warn her because girls like a fucker like that, not a guy like me. Dad, what's wrong with me? Oh, darling, you're a boy who believes in heroes in a world where the anti-hero is king. Huh. Exactly. And it stuck with me. But after a couple of years, all the girls my age had been in a couple of relationships and have come to realize that all the guys are the same. Tried them all, but they're all the same. I don't believe that they tried all. When women talk about all the men, it's like me talking about dogs. I love dogs. They're all the same. They're darlings. But certain breeds like pugs, shih tzus, and chihuahuas, they are not dogs to me. So I guess we are the pugs and the shih tzus of the human race that women don't consider men. We are different. And what do we get? Indifference. Mom, what am I going to do about this? You got to walk away from her, darling. I know she means the world to you, But you're not missing anything because she didn't give a damn about you in the first place. Oh, well, thanks a lot. If I get one more chance to speak with her, all what I can say is, I know that I'm a pug or a shih tzu. I'm not as exciting as all the other guys, but I never felt bad about it because I'm okay with being me. And I know I'm good for you. I love you. Always have and always will.